As the PAC starts questioning corporates for their links to the 2G scam, Times Now has accessed more documents that crack the complicated 2G money trail. The scam involves Unitech chairman Sanjay Chandra, who's already been charge-sheeted by the CBI in the 2G scam. He's likely to depose before the PAC tomorrow. However, Times Now has accessed a letter rogatory sent by Enforcement Directorate to Cyprus asking for details on 22 companies believed to be linked to Unitech.
He's charged for being part of a criminal conspiracy to rob the nation. But he didn't work alone. Unitech MD Sanjay Chandra, allegedly the conduit for the bribe facilitation network.
Times Now has accessed a letter sent by Enforcement Directorate to Cyprus, where it has asked for details on 22 companies that it believes was used by Unitech to launder money.
22 companies that ED believes was used by Unitech to launder bribe and also to hide the real beneficiaries. These 22 companies are all suspiciously based out of the same address. Though charge-sheeted, Chandra has still not been arrested. Sanjay Chandra is to depose before the PAC. More proof that several corporates were involved in more than just buying 2G licenses at low rates. Bureau Report, Times Now.
Unitech sources have told Times Now that whatever transactions took place in Cyprus were related to Unitech's projects abroad, and that it was not uncommon practice for large corporates to have many CEOs registered at one place. Joining us for all the latest details is our correspondent Poonam Agarwal, who's been tracking the story. Poonam, give us the latest details. Now we see that Unitech is actually defending itself. What are they coming out in their defense with?
Well, as far as the ED investigation is concerned, they are very much clear on the fact that they have been able to track down 353 associate companies of Unitech in different countries, which include Cyprus. The letter which was sent by ED clearly indicates the fact that this particular letter speaks about the 22 companies which are based almost on the same address. And according to ED information that they have gathered, that these companies are in fact associate companies of Unitech, and they suspect money laundering to be done with these companies. So Unitech is not only in difficulty because of the Cyprus that ED has been found, but other countries also. What ED sources are saying is that Dubai, Libya, Mauritius, in these countries also the ED has been able to track down the companies which are associated with Unitech, and they have also sent a letter to these companies. So certainly, as far as Unitech is concerned, they are in trouble, and today the managing director of Unitech is going to appear in front of the PAC, where he will certainly face questions in connection to the charge sheet which was filed by the CBI, in which Unitech company is been indicted, as well as the promoter of Unitech, Sanjay Chandra, has been charge sheeted. So these are the details which will surface in front of the PAC with the help of the CBI charge sheet. Certainly it would be difficult for the managing director of Unitech to give any explanation.
Sanjay Chandra will not be coming to face the PAC today. In fact, another official of Unitech is going to be appearing before the PAC today. Sanjay Chandra, the managing director of Unitech, summoned by the PAC in the 2G scam, will not be appearing before them today. Joining us once again is our correspondent Poonam Agarwal with more details on this. Poonam, what makes him so sure that he's not going to be appearing before the PAC today? In fact, other officials will be taking the stand and defending the company before the PAC today.
Well, as far as the PAC is concerned, they summoned 4 companies today, which include Reliance, Estel, Unitech and Swan Telecom. And from Reliance, Anil Ambani is expected to be here at around 12 o'clock at the PAC. But the reason what we are gathering from the sources, the reason why Sanjay Chandra is not appearing is the fact that the defense that he's been giving, that since the company has been summoned, he is sending his representative, that is the managing director of Unitech, to face the PAC. And the second reason what we are also gathering, that since he is being charge-sheeted by the CBI, Sanjay Chandra doesn't want to face the question that will be thrown by the PAC members. So these are the two versions that we are gathering. But apart from the Sanjay Chandra, other people are expected as well from the companies. But of course from Swan, since Shahid Balwa is already in jail, somebody else will be representing the company in front of the PAC.
Right, Poonam, but also give us more details. You have got exclusive details of the letters rogatory that have been sent by the Enforcement Directorate to Cyprus. Take us through those details. What do they show? Why is Unitech still going ahead defending itself, saying several companies have CEOs in Cyprus, in places abroad?
Well, as far as the Unitech explanation doesn't really hold much ground, because this letter which I'm having in my hand, this was sent by the ED to the RAW in Cyprus, and it clearly speaks about few of the details. It speaks about the fact that the Unitech in conspiracy with A-Raja could secure the 2G spectrum license at a very low rate, which comes down to only 1,658, and they were further sold it off. Unitech further sold it off to Telenor at a very high price of 6,100 crores. So it speaks about the fact that in conspiracy with A-Raja, they could secure the 2G spectrum license at a very low rate. And apart from this, the very crucial line that it speaks about is the fact that the group, through web of companies and maze of transactions, appear to have laid the tainted money with the intent to launder it in these companies, the companies which are based abroad. In fact, the Supreme Court also, after the status report which was filed by the ED last week, Supreme Court also observed that Unitech is actually having many companies, associate companies in all over the country, which is of major concern. So certainly ED, the task is to look into the money laundering aspect.